This is everything we did in St. Thomas on our honeymoon. We wanted a quick getaway that included sun, sand, and a beach, and was also in the US. Once we landed, we were greeted with Carusan pineapple rum shots. We rented a Jeep so we could explore the island on our own. There are only taxis here and they charge per person, per ride, per bag, which can add up pretty quick. We stayed at Margaritaville Vacation Club, which was a small resort vibe, and some wild beach dogs included. Up early for an excursion half day. This was the Turtles and Tacos Snorkel from Frenchman's Reef. We saw tons of ocean life, sea urchins, stingrays, and sea turtles. This eagle ray was probably our favorite, and we watched him for quite a while. On our way for some tacos at Limeout Bar. You have to take a boat to get to this bar. And if you don't have your own, they have taco taxis. This was so much fun, and of course we couldn't leave without some merch. We loved this excursion, and now we have the rest of the day to explore. After a long day in the sun, we decided to do some scenic driving and visit some overlooks. This is the Amali Overlook, and you can see the entire island. Just up the road is Drake's Seat, which overlooks Maggins Bay Beach. And a little farther down is Mountaintop. This is where they have the world-famous banana daiquiris. And they are definitely famous for a reason. We were going to share one, but had to have our own. We still had some daylight left, so we decided to go to Blackbeard's Castle. Back at our hotel, we walked over to Sun and Sea Bar and Grill for dinner. This bar feeds their scraps to the baby tarpon, which are 4 to 5 feet long. And this was our favorite place for surf and turf tacos. Up early to catch the car ferry to St. John. This was about $80 round trip. But you definitely don't want to miss out on St. John. Our first stop was Hawk's Nest Beach, where we did some snorkeling. We spent about an hour there snorkeling around and then continued our journey. We pulled over for some scenic views and drove by a wild donkey. We heard that the donkeys hang around Cinnamon Bay Beach, and that was our next stop. Cinnamon Bay Beach was probably our favorite snorkel spot. We saw lots of colorful and playful fish. We were on our way back in when it started to rain, but that didn't ruin anybody's fun. It just added to it. We stopped at this fun island bar called Shambles, and they had the best food. Back in town, we parked and walked around a bit. Back in St. Thomas, we ended up at Senior Pizza for dinner. Fun fact, the Virgin Islands had a bobsled team back in the 90s. Up early and everybody's eating breakfast. We stopped at a botanical gardens called Fantasy. Our next stop was Mermaid's Chair. You park outside of this gated community, check in with the guard, and then walk about 30 minutes to pretty much the end of the world. This is a really secluded area, and we spent a lot of time exploring around. This was our last night in St. Thomas, so we spent some time at our hotel beach. We walked back over to our favorite dive bar, Sun and Sea, for dinner. Our favorite alarm clock told us goodbye as we headed off to the airport. We had the best time in St. Thomas, and we picked the best time to go, as the plane landed in snow and ice back in Nebraska. You can definitely steal our honeymoon itinerary, but definitely rent a car, definitely book an excursion, and make a list of things you want to see before you go. The only thing we do differently is add a night in St. John. We did miss a few things on our list because we couldn't miss a car ferry back to St. Thomas. We're so happy that we spent our honeymoon in this beautiful place.